the ditch and the pain to see him and hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we get. And sure, everything coming for circle.
Well, no snow in the forecast, but the wind, boy, it's whipping off of Lake Erie and into Highmark Stadium, just south of Buffalo, New York. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. This defense for the Dolphins very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Again, it's Cook. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. You talk about this Miami defense. And they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And when those add up into big mistakes add up into points against you.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Fielded just inside the 20. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 8.
18, 19, Charger, 19, Buffalo 18. Go.
Now Richardson. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. This now a 3rd and 4.
Mustang 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. converts into a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Here's Cook again. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
To throw, it's Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. When you look at this defense, they come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in the football facility when we visited with them. The one that said no explosives, no big plays, no chunk plays. That's what they've got to take care of.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So 2 first downs, so that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Now Allen going to change it up. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Now Allen. A quick hitter complete. It's Gonzalez. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Allen now looks to throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Cook. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 44-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. The Bills at 4-6 now on the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Bills 7, Dolphins 0.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they... He's got it at the 15. And he will take it in for the Dolphins touchdown. Christian Watson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot. Yeah. But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
Now Allen. And complete right side to Cook. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Allen going to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. Well, took a real chance with that one, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. This is taken at the 15. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Got it. Ready?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Richardson going to move him around.
Roll.
Right back to Achane on second down.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now it's Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
19 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
Check.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Richardson on the bootleg here. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
Check, smash. County Lions.
A run straight ahead with Achane. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Richardson looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll be 4th down. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because
this is caught inside the 15. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll run. Achane. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
At the 47-yard line.
Well, fake on the jet sweep as they run with Cook up the middle.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
59 yards rushing for him now to this point. This second and 4.
At the 47-yard line.
To the air, Allen.
And that's off the mark, incomplete.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Allen going to change this at the line.
From the gun on third down.
Allen, he's got his target. That's complete.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 36.
The third down conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time.
At the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll change things up. Throwing now is Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Gonzalez. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it's second down.
2nd and 6. At the Dolphins' 32-yard line.
319. Hey, tight.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Regular. 319.
Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Has not been a big game for him throwing the football. I think he feels like, let's try something different. Let's use the legs here and see if we can make some plays.
And no passing touchdowns, yardage not where he would like it. Try something new. It worked there. They'll run with Cook. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. They try again with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Five wide.
Here's Allen to throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Cook following the penalty. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. James Cook taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bills are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
They'll get this down to the 38. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Now he'll tuck this and run. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good play and a well-timed run from Richardson to pick up the 1st. Now back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
A give left side. Here's H.M.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Now Richardson back to throw it. He'll try and do this himself.
He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
And this one is right through. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
From the 44, Allen. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 38-yard line. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And he rifles one incomplete.
Offense is moving it a little bit, held back on their heels, but they're on a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Allen going to audible to a different look.
Five wide.
Now a give running right, it's Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Hey, look! Brown 80! Hey, tight. 56!
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Well, this defense needing a stop here. Got to have it. 3rd and 9.
319!
Looking to throw. Allen going to run with it. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Rashawn Gary gets to him for a gigantic loss of 19 yards. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line.
Half 85.
Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he is going to have the Bills' first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long.
Oh, man. They are living on the razor's edge. If this is incomplete, this game's over. Instead, it's a huge pickup. And I think the win percentage calculator is going to have to work overtime here because this game has really had some swings.
Round 80!
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
To throw is Allen.
They run it again with Cook. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Now 1st and goal.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And he's in for a touchdown. And barring a miracle, the extra point can win this football game. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Got 60, got 60. Got 70. 70, Timberwolf. 19 tight, 19 cut.
Here's Richardson.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's what it's been like all game long. Everything just a fraction off. Remember, all they're doing here is looking to get into field goal range. But right now, that's a tall task with the way this defense is playing. And with time, a huge factor as well.
10 for 11, 10 for 11. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Now Richardson.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
He'll try and do this himself. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver.
That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Does he have the distance? He does. It's good. My goodness, he hits it from the parking lot as time expires. And it'll be